don't break mine. Please.
Thank you. You have big scissors. I like the small one.
I'm big, man.
Okay, guys.
It's like so Joshua, it's so amazing. It's like so interesting and
Chapstick. Water. Brush your teeth. Warm up. Okay. Deep breath. Jumping jacks.
we're doing so well.
Okay, now, I want to draw your attention to our new north board.
I know, I saw that.
You saw
Yeah,
it? You
it's
really
really
cool.
beautiful.
I know.
The ladders are so cool.
SAT, never too early to get ready for SAT.
Oh, me
I'm
and
taking
it next week.
You're taking it next week?
Yeah, we're
Very
taking
cool. Expunge. This is a perfect SpongeBob word. Okay, because expunge, it says it's a verb and it means to erase.
Wow.
And it's pronounced expunge with an X right in front of it. So what you should be visualizing, see, there's my SpongeBob right there. Isn't that cool?
Beautiful.
I've made a lovely SpongeBob. SpongeBob will erase everything, right? If he were here and he ran across the board, he would erase everything. So that's how you remember what the word expunge means. You picture in your mind SpongeBob erasing my board. Okay?
And then you'd be
Really, and you know what? I know that sounds really silly, but when you can picture images in your mind, when you can make a picture in your mind, you will remember it better. So that's how you're going to remember expunge, and I hope it's on your test this week when you take it.
Next.
And energy drinks.
What about
Read up about energy drinks, about caffeine and the danger, and there's other stuff on there which you can read on your own as you
Mine
always do.
is made of collagen.
Dude, I drank 7.
Okay,
On Saturday.
That's a lot of cool.
that's a lot of Coke, I know. It's pretty scary when you think about all that caffeine.
7.
All right, now let's have our attention up here. Our time is limited, and we're going to work with something called a Mobius strip. Mobius strip was named after a German mathematician and astronomer, and he actually published his findings about the Mobius strip 4 years after it was actually invented by someone else. But it was people very involved in mathematics and astronomy. And I want you to be thinking about how this could relate to astronomy and physics as we go through this, because this is pretty cool. Now, what you guys did, I asked you to have 2 loops in front of you, and one of them, green is my favorite color.
Me too.
So I remember that. So I have a simple ring here, okay? Just a simple ring, right? Now, tell me, how many sides does that ring have?
2.
2?
One.
2 sides?
Nine.
What sides does it have?
1, 2.
Okay, so it has an outside, right here, and it has an inside. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, now let's check and see. Now what I want you to do is get a pencil or a marker, something to write with. Markers are probably better for this. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a dot anywhere on the outside.
Oh, I like that.
Anywhere on the outside. And we are going to draw a line all the way around from the dot, all the way around to where you meet up with the dot again.
Oh,
It's gonna be hard too.
I know, this is a prediction that we were right about. So we have a dot, we've connected it with a line all the way around.
Does it have to be straight?
No, it doesn't have to be straight.
Oh, good.
Good, because I like things.
Well, mine is good.
Okay, so we said that it had 2 sides. We said it had an inside and an outside. Were we right?
Yes.
How do we know?
Because there's a
Draw a
dot
line
and a line all the way around it.
That's right, because on the outside we have our line drawn, but the inside is still blank, isn't it? Okay, now, what do you think will happen if we cut this all the way around the long way in the middle? Okay, so what I'm talking about is, now I'm going to fold this over and just cut like this so I don't have to poke a hole through it and jab myself, which I would do. So I just cut a slit. Now my question is, if I continue this cut all the way around, what am I gonna have?
2 lines.
Two loops, two
Yeah, two
circles,
loops, or
two
four-
bracelets?
4 sides.
Okay, let's try it and see. So you're gonna fold it over and make that slit so that you can put the point of the scissors in it. And we're gonna cut all the way around.
I'm scared.
And those of you that have staples in it, make sure you cut between the staples. And I have two lovely bracelets. So I'm making a fashion statement.
Yeah, my reviews were right.
So, were we right? Our prediction was right,
Yes.
right? We have 2 loops and everybody's almost done.
Mine's all bendy. Mine's
all
bended.
It's okay. So, we were right. We took a loop and we noticed that it has an inside and outside. When we cut it, we have 2 separate loops. Now, the second thing I asked you to do while the rest of you are finishing up, you took the same strip of paper and this time on the second loop that you made, just before you did your taping or your stapling, you twisted it one time, right? That's what you did. And I'm going to use the stapler because it's faster. And we're going to make the same predictions. So now I have
Oh
this
god.
little twisty loop, still a ring, right? Now, let's make the same predictions. How many sides does it have?
One.
One side?
Yes.
2, I'm hearing 2 is 2.
1.
It's one
One.
continuous side because you
Because you've done this before, I know.
No, I haven't done it before and I realized. Oh, it is one. It is one.
Sequence.
I
Sequence
know
goes
why
like
it's
this
one.
and then.
Because it flips.
Okay, well let's see if we're right.
Okay.
So same thing, we're gonna put a point on the outside,
Oh, this is really.
and we are going to draw again until we come to the dot.
Scared.
All the way around until we come back to the dot.
I'm scared.
Oh my god, I'm failing already.
You're
scared.
failing?
I'm
How can you
scared.
fail? You're
Who
not
passed
failing.
their tape already and didn't find the dot?
It's gonna twist, yeah.
I can't
Oh,
find
this is
it.
very
I'm scared.
interesting.
Gotta keep going.
Yeah, it has one thingy.
It has thingy, it has a thingy. What's a thingy?
It has one side.
It has one side.
It's one thingy.
So, how do you know it only has one side?
You gotta run
The
all
line
the
goes
way
all
around
the
to get to
way.
the dot.
Yeah, I found it. I'm not scared anymore.
Because your line covered the whole thing, front and back. Right?
Me too.
Okay, now, here's the next question.
You gotta be joking.
What's gonna happen when we cut it?
Oh,
I'm
No
gonna have-
idea.
Oh,
I'm
it's gonna
scared
get
to know.
destroyed.
No idea, and she's scared to know.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Oh,
no
I'm
circles.
thinking faster.
Anybody
not
wanna
gonna
make a
be-
prediction?
It's
What's
not
our
gonna be a
prediction?
circle.
wait,
It's
it's
really
not.
gonna be like a triangle or something.
A triangle. How can we get a triangle? Show me.
Because if it's got like this and then in the back it's gonna fall in.
Okay, well, you
Wait.
probably have to fold it to make a triangle. But
Wait.
let's see what we get. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna fold it over and make our slit through so we don't have to get poked. And we're gonna cut all the way around again.
I'm scared.
You can do it. No worries. I promise you won't have nightmares tonight over this.
Yes, I have nightmares about the lamprey thingy. Thing.
You can get this wrong.
It's contagious, I know, right?
Check it out.
Wait, no,
I'm
show
scared. Oh, that's cool.
Now what's really cool about this, so we have one big loop. Now, let's see if I can do this right. I practiced this a bunch of times. Now, this is actually a loop that has 4 twists. Now, if I'm gonna tear mine, okay, I'm gonna tear mine, and look, I'm gonna turn it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and look,
Oh.
we've got the ring back that we had the first time, right? Only it's bigger, obviously, but no twists at all. So this time, this is the Mobius strip, and this has been an incredible invention in machinery because if you've ever looked inside your car, the when you lift up the hood of your car and you look in, there's a bunch of belts in there. And they twist, and they have done that inside your car so that the belts will actually wear more evenly. They've learned that if they use twisted belts, they last longer. So, you guys, I know you guys don't work on your own cars, but pretend that you do.
I know about cars. 1 + 1.
You do know about cars, I know you do, yeah. Okay, now, I want
Yes.
all eyes up here, and I'm gonna do one more thing for you.
I cannot get out of this.
Yeah, me neither. I can't.
That's
I
a
can't
tear.
do
It's a
one.
disaster. Miss, you
Yeah,
said-
you've got one look though, that's what you have. It's twisted 4 times.
Oh, I love the triangle.
You folded it. Okay,
Look.
now, we've got about 7 minutes, good job. We've got about 7 minutes, I wanna show you one more thing, and then we're gonna talk about what all this has to do with space. How many science fiction fans do we have out there?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi?
Comic
Okay.
books.
Okay, so we're gonna try to answer the question,
my
is it
gosh,
more
I'm scared.
science or is it more fiction? Okay, now check this out, I've got another ring, I want all eyes up here, please. Okay, put your rings down on your desks,
Mine still has
please.
loops.
And I'd like everyone to look up here. Now, what I've got, I'm gonna do the same thing you did, except this time, there's the one twist that you did, right? I'm gonna twist it again. So I twisted it 2 times, okay? And now I'm gonna do the same thing, 2 staples in there. So it's kind of strange looking, but how many sides do you think?
None.
No sides. Okay, anybody have another prediction?
It's really
You never
creeping.
know.
It's really
It's,
creeping me out.
2 sides.
Yeah, I would say 2 sides off.
I think 3.
Wait,
Okay.
no, Miss, can you
It's
see?
really creeping me out. So
Wait, no, it's 1 side.
One side, okay. So we're gonna do the same thing, only you're gonna watch me. So I've got my dot on there, okay? And now I'm drawing my line
It's
just
just a
like
360.
you did.
It does 360.
Oh, it does 360. I'm really scared. I don't know why. It's never going to end.
Okay, so I'm back to the dot. There's the dot.
Oh,
Okay.
you see 2 sides.
Now look. You see my line?
Yes.
All the way around? Can you guys see? Now look.
I said 1.5.
So I have, how many sides do I have?
1.5.
I have 2 sides.
2.
I have 2 sides. I went all the way around this way with my line, and then I can see if I go all the way around on the back side, there is no line. Can you see?
I'm really scared.
Okay.
Maybe it's
Now-
maybe it's the number of loops that corresponds to the number of
The
sides.
number of loops. Interesting. Well, let's see if you can make a prediction as to what we're going to get when we cut it this time. What do you think?
I don't know.
Like a corner and then like a big square.
You're
A
gonna
corner
get-
and a big square. Well, we're not going to fold in any vertices.
You might
We're gonna
get-
just-
Never mind.
You know that way you get 1 circle inside another circle, and it's really pissing you off because you can't break them apart without.
Okay, it could be, yeah, and I know you've done this before. So.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
so
one of
I
those
have cut all the way
thingies.
around.
It's gonna be one of those camera things. This is
Oh,
gonna keep that.
ta-da!
Oh!
This is gonna keep that.
So look, I have 2
So
loops.
that's how they
I have 2 loops. So, or again, connected
Oh.
bracelets as you wish. Now, what is very cool about this is you just nailed the prediction that I was going to ask everybody to make. And you said a couple of minutes ago that you thought it had something to do with the number of twists. Okay, so let's think about this. When we didn't twist it at all, how many sides did we have?
1, 2,
2.
2. Yeah, we had inside, outside, and when we cut it, we had 2 loops. Is 0 even or odd?
No.
Even. It's even.
Okay.
Now, when we twisted it 1 time, how many sides did we have?
2.
Wait, no, wait, wait.
We had 1 side. When it was a Mobius strip, we twisted it 1 time. We had 1 side. Remember, the line went all the way around the front and the back, right? And then when we cut it, how many loops did we have?
2. 1.
No,
One
we
big
had
one.
one loop with the 4 twists.
Oh, right,
remember?
right.
Remember? Okay. And then this time, I twisted it 2 times, even number, right? And I had how many sides? 2 sides and loops. Do you see the pattern?
That's how you.
Okay. Now, I want to show you one quick thing before we close for today. I'm going to create my Mobius strip one more time, and I want you to think about something. Because you know how I'm always telling you that the higher up in math you go, the more abstract it gets, the more spacey it gets, okay? And this is an example of it. So what I want you to think about, this Mobius strip, now we know that this only has one side, right? One side. And if I were to cut it up the middle, I'd have a big loop with 4 twists. We know that, right? Now, I want you to think about this. If I were to put a dot on this, again, well, you gotta wait for the question. Wait for the question. Now, if I were to go through the hole, if I were to cut this and go through the hole, I would be on the same side, right?
Yes.
No. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes,
see
yes.
how the abstract nature. Now think about it. That kind of defies our common sense, doesn't it? But we know that, we proved it. We drew a line all the way around this, and we found that the back, or the inside, was the same as the outside, right? There was only one side. There's only one side. So, if we draw a hole here and cut a hole in it, and we go to the back side here, it's the same side.
Yes, it is.
So, where are we?
I think I know what it is. Isn't it about the Earth rotation or something like that?
Well, you're kind of right on the rotation part, because if I draw the line, it's going to take me time to get to where I find this hole on the back side, right?
Isn't that like?
So this is where we're talking about time and distance and dimensions and
It's 12
science
hours.
fiction, okay? So think about this. You go through the hole, but you're on the same side. You're just farther down. Or some time has passed, but you're still in the same place.
It's a cycle.
Yeah. Now see, all of this is confusing, and it's spacey, it's abstract, it's out there. I've put 3 links on your class webpage for you to look up black holes and wormholes in space. Have you guys heard of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And this little Mobius strip can help you understand some physics. So why don't you do that? Go on our website and click on those different sites. And there are some really cool activities that you can do yourself with Mobius strips. Way beyond what we just did in class. It's very cool. Okay, great class today. As we close, please, please study for your math test. We've talked about how to study for math tests. So, you've got a test on Thursday. Remember, tomorrow's a holiday, yay. Brazilian Labor Day, Brazilian Labor Day.
Did everybody do their homework?
Oh, yeah.
No, American Labor Day is in September. Okay, any final questions
No,
before we're done?
No, tell us to do their homework.
Okay, just a second. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about the homework, you know why? Because that lesson is not on the test. So we're gonna go over our homework after the test.
That was really funny.
Thank you very much. See you next class. Okay, guys, I'm doing this same activity with Essential on the Mobius strips. So if you happen to go by an Essential math student, please don't tell them the secret.
Okay.
Okay. Did you want these too?
I don't know.
Okay, you're good.
You guys put everything on my desk.
Please put your scissors, yeah, you can throw your rings away. Please put the scissors back where you got them.